Did she get the 42 back after the fire? She got all of her pups back after the fire. Yes, it was more than 42. It was actually 46, I think, or 48. But yeah, she got them all back. You know? And now she's trying to take care of all of that and get herself situated. So we're going to help her with that, and we'll get it figured out. We got some time to work on it, so we'll get it done. You know? But yeah, she got them all back. They're all healthy. They're all doing fine. So she was able to get them back that day, and, you know, she has since moved to a different place, which I'm not going to disclose. But she has since moved to a different place with them, and she is taking very good care of them. They are fed. They are taken care of. So I live in South Carolina, Pamela. I live in the upstate area. Pickens County, Easley, South Carolina. Easiest place to find me. You know, I don't care about giving my location down. They're both very big towns, so good luck. But only a 24-hour drive. Yeah, and it's only a 4-hour flight. I bet it's a 5-hour flight max.
But they have to be 6 months old to fly.
Well, yeah, but we can get her down here in 6 months. That's not that hard. We don't have to give it away tomorrow. You know, we got to find homes. It might take us a couple of months to even find homes for them. I don't know nothing about South Carolina. Never been there. Where are you, Pam? Near Indianapolis. If anyone's interested in the pup, there you go. That's all the information, Traci, I would give out anywhere. I mean that. Mm-hmm. We have too many assholes that love to try to report people for stupid shit.
It's probably a good idea, unless you're doing so locally, to let us take care of it.
Yeah, let us help you with this. All right?
Yeah.
But for your own safety and sanity, Traci, let us help you handle this.
Yeah.
You know, near Indianapolis is fine, but yeah, don't give the exact town out. You don't need to do that.
Yeah, no.
So, too many assholes out there just want to try to hurt people, and I can't have that happen to you. You know, you're trying to do what you can, and we're going to help you. So, if people weren't such fucking assholes, we could talk a little bit more about it, but they're all fucking assholes out there because they don't know how to mind their own fucking business. So, it's the last thing I fucking need is that aggravation, because you almost had that one with the fucking town you were in. You know? So, but thankfully, you know, you were able to get them all back that day and leave with them. Yes. And thankfully, I can get my fucking dozer. I'm happy. It makes me happy. You know, along the road trip, I won't be telling anybody where I'll be staying, so you don't have to worry about that. You know, I'll tell them what hotel I'm at, but they'll have no idea which one I'm at. So that's for your safety as well.
And I've got some resources. So
we do. Crystal's found a lot of resources. We'll be talking about it in the future. Mm-hmm. Indianapolis, not that far from me. See, there you go. And Pamela, I've got to come right down through Kentucky to come home, so you never know.
Oh, Princess is spayed. Princess is spayed.
Yeah, Princess can't have any.
Dozer will be fixed.
They're more open. Yeah, I showed the one picture that you had. Give me a second.
Yeah. The only animals that we have that are not spayed and neutered are the kittens, and they're going in on the 30th. So they're all going to be spayed and neutered. Lolly had kittens because, well, she was a feral cat that I fed, you know. But she has since been spayed. So, yeah.
So, yeah. 6 months is good. Flights are cheap, like $250. Yeah, that's perfect. If you want to do that, I'll hang on to one for you. I don't have a problem with that. You know, I will. I'll be happy to hang on to one for you. Just let me know, male or female. That's all I need to know. You know, I'll take pictures, and you can tell me which one you want.
We'll
work it out. I had Princess done at 8 months. She got spayed at 8 months. Mm-hmm. You know, she had already gone through her, quote, period, if you will, at 6 months while we were in Costa Rica. She was fucking miserable. But we took care of that, and we went like 2 months later. We had it done December, but we think they left a little bit of tissue somewhere because she still has little fits, and she just went through a little fit just a few days ago. For about 3 days, she was kind of, don't leave me the fuck alone.
It's not common, but it's not unheard of. It sometimes happens.
And Lucy, you can crash anytime, baby. Anytime, crash the party. Love to have you on the show. You know.
Oh, that'd be fun.
It would be fun. Damn right it would be. But, I didn't want Princess to have any puppies. So I wanted her to just stay virgin. That's it. What happens between her and a boy after that? Well, it doesn't matter. She can't get pregnant. So it makes no difference to me. But I feel that she gets along better with boys because of the way that Sonny and her get along and Reese's and her get along, which is much better. A boy mate's the one to have. And from what I'm reading, when you have a sole Chihuahua puppy like that, they need to have a boy, not a girl. So it's just easier for me to do that.
Oh.
I had a little Chihuahua before her. His name was Taco, and I'd had him for 18 years. He was 22 when he died, so I get it. All right, close enough.
Her hanging off their ears, hanging off their, like she grabs their lips and hangs off of them.
So I'm gonna call him Dozer because he has the 2 little brown spots over his eyes, which are kind of like a little Rottweiler,
Fucking adorable. I want to play that again. Hang on.
So
I've seen her hanging off
Look at how
their
fucking
ears,
adorable
hanging
he
off their,
is.
like she grabs their
But see how
lips
small he
and
is? Size of
hangs
her
off
fucking
them.
hand.
I'm gonna call him Dozer because he has the 2 little brown spots over his eyes, which are kind of like a little Rottweiler,
It's fucking gorgeous. God, he's beautiful. Fucking beautiful, right? But you see how small they are. When they come out, they're not much bigger than your thumb. And they grow pretty quick. And in the first 2 weeks, they grow pretty quick. But then they slow down and kind of find their size where they're at, But like I said, when I got Princess, she jumped down?
Yeah, she
I
did.
thought so. Can you close the gate?
Okay.
I just don't want to run him back there.
Maybe.
So when I got her, she was only 1.6 pounds. She didn't weigh much at all. I couldn't even give her anything to keep her from getting the
Heartworm
thank you.
meds?
The heartworm meds and stuff that I give her. She had to be 2 pounds before I could give her any of it, I think so, Tracy. He's fucking adorable. No doubt. Sucks his eyes were closed. You must have woken him up. But he's fucking adorable. I can't imagine he'll be much bigger than her, so, She certainly did not get very big at all. You didn't get very big at all, did you? No, you didn't. I love you, too. Yes, I love you. You want to come here? You want to stay there? You want to come here?
Go to mommy.
Almost dropped you. I almost dropped you. Yeah, I love you, too. I did, but I almost dropped you on the floor.
So how's she
Take the
going to
shoulder
feel
tiny.
sharing a pouch?
She's gonna have to figure the fuck out. She'll get along with him just fine. I mean, she's mature enough. He's a puppy. She'll treat him as a puppy. Yes, I know you will. You're gonna get somebody of your own kind coming soon. Just as small as you. Actually, he'll be smaller than you. You gotta be careful not pick on him. Yeah. You gotta be careful not pick on him. I love you too. I do. Good girl. Oh, she's a fucking licker, all right.
Oh, she used to dig into your nose.
She'd dig in
She'd
your nostrils
lick
and
your
shit.
brain. It was the weirdest feeling, and she'd do it so fast. It was like, oh my god.
Yeah, she stick her tongue up your nose, get out of there, violating me, what the fuck?
Tickle your brain. It was crazy.
Yeah, she violates you, and it's yo, dog, a little personal space here, We kind of had to get her out of that habit, and it took a little while to get her out of it, but she still does it now and again, but she's not so bad.
Her tongue's a little bigger now.
Yeah, it doesn't fit up my nostrils.
It was so tiny. Like I said, you'd feel like your brain was being licked.
Go
It was
that better?
crazy.
Is that better for you? That better for you? Yeah, I like you too.
Every time we kiss, she has to jump in there.
Oh yeah, we'll be kissing in the bed, and she'll come right up and start kissing us both. God, no freaking time. So what do?
Oh.
I take the stairs away from the bed and I put her on the floor because she can't jump on the bed. And our bed's not even that high, so that's the crazy part. But she can't jump on the bed, so I take the stairs away from the bed and I put her on the floor so Crystal and I can have Crystal and I time without the dog. About a quarter of mine are nose cleaners. Oh, I believe it.
And yeah, she
I had to get out of the
does.
fucking habit of it because it drove me crazy.
She does have mothering
She would try to mother.
instincts. She showed that with the cats.
Yep, she sure did.
Yeah.
So if she's got them, she'll take care of the
She
pup.
didn't get along with Lolly, but she was very protective over the kittens.
I love you.
So right now she's not sure what she is. A big
Knows.
dog or a cat. She doesn't have a clue.
Yeah, I don't think she realizes she's a dog or a fucking cat.
Oh.
She sleeps on top of my pillow, and if it's not on top of my pillow, then she sleeps on top of her head. So one way or the other, she thinks she's a goddamn cat or something.
Mm-hmm.
Craziness. Yeah, craziness. You're such a crazy little puppy. Yeah, you sure are. I love you too. Yes, thank you. She's nuts. She just wants to lick you to death.
Yeah.
Princess has identity crisis.
She
I think
does.
you're right, Jeanette.
She
Honest
really
to God, I
does.
think you're probably right.
I think that's a Chihuahua thing because Taco was the same way.
Taco is the same way. You're right.
So I think it's a Chihuahua thing.
Well, Princess is the same way. She has to be touching somebody all the time unless she's like here in her chair. But when we're in bed, she has to be like in contact with somebody constantly. You know, so like if she goes underneath the covers, which she tends to do a lot with me, she'll lay underneath the covers and she has to be touching me. If I get up, she will move and go over to Crystal because I get up, and when I get back to the bed, she'll come back to me. She has to be touching somebody. It's crazy. The one I'm going to keep that I'm trying to bulk up is like half a dozer size. I think I sent you a picture of her. Her name is Hope. Yeah, that was the one where you weren't sure I was going to make it. So you're trying to bulk her up a bit. You know, you may have to feed her by hand. So I bought her some mother milk and syringes with nipples to feed her. Yeah, that's not a bad thing to do. Seems almost be too small to suck on the nipples. Well, I mean, she was pretty small. If that's the one, I think so. I don't remember. You might have sent me a picture. I'm not sure. But I know a lot of the other ones you got are almost the length of my forearm at this point. So for who? Because there's 5 moms. The one that had her. Like I said, guys, I'm coming home with puppies. There's 5 moms.
In that situation, they're probably nursing each other's puppies.
They are.
So
They are.
it would be not a matter of if the mother is nursing her, it would be a matter of if she's able to nurse.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. You know? But yeah, 5 moms. I mean, that's just it. You ever have 5 at once pregnant like that? Have you ever had 5 give birth all at the same fucking time like that, though? That was craziness. They were about to do it at the same time. Daddy got busy that day. Traci will keep it up. She'll make sure the pup lives. I wanted Dozer because he's black with the brown spots and the white stripe, and he's very easily identifiable from her. There'll be never any confusion about who's who, you know? There's a few that I have look exactly alike, except for the heart color is a little lighter. The hair color is a little lighter. I can tell them apart unless I look at the color to know. That makes sense. That's what we had to do with the dogs, or the cats rather. We had to give them collars to figure out who the fuck was who. Anyway, Trace says there's 5 moms. When we put the pups in the playpen, they keep them in my bed between Tommy and I. Ariel's the only one in the playpen with her pups, which was 3 last time I checked. I leave them alone to not get attached. I believe there's a black one, brown one, a white one, if I'm not mistaken. She has 9 little pups in my bed. Jesus, be careful. If I put them in the playpen, they drag them out and I either put them into the bed, which I don't like because it's concrete, or they put them in my bed. Girl, you need to just put them in a crate and leave them there.
I would put all the moms and all the puppies
In a big crate.
Yeah.
Then they can't drag them out. So.
And it'll be easy to get in and out to, help take care of them too, if they're in a crate.
Like I said, they'll be safer from any of the other dogs.
Yeah.
You don't have any accidents in the bed.
You can still take the moms out and let them run around
Sure.
and then put them right back in there,
We just keep them from dragging them out. On that note, guys, it is time to go.